It's a fear that lives in the background, that little stumble over a rug that never used to be there, reaching for a high shelf and feeling a moment of unsteadiness. And in that split second, the thought flashes, am I fragile? It's the quiet, nagging worry of bone health, of osteoporosis, of a fall. So, what are we told to do? Take your calcium. Don't forget your vitamin D. And we do. We diligently take our supplements every single day. But it can feel so passive. It feels like we are just hoping for the best, with no sense of real control. If you've ever felt this way, that you aren't an active participant in your own bone health, it is not your fault. It's because you have only been told half of this incredible, empowering story. Here is the surprising connection. We've been taught to think of our bones as inert, like chalk. But your skeleton is a living, dynamic, and intelligent system. It is constantly breaking down old cells and building new ones. And most importantly, it is constantly listening for instructions. Your bones are in a state of continuous, active dialogue with your muscles. And this conversation determines their strength. This isn't just an analogy, it is a profound biological fact. The physical forces your muscles create are the primary signals that literally command your bones to stop shedding old cells and, crucially, to build new, stronger, denser tissue. You have the power to control this dialogue and command your bones to get stronger. Today, we will show you how. We will visualize the exact signals your bones are waiting to hear. We will give you simple, safe, and science-backed actions to turn your muscles into a powerful bone-building tool. This is the science of taking active physical control of your skeletal strength. But first, our disclaimer. All information here is for educational purposes and is not a substitute for qualified medical advice. Please, always speak with your physician or healthcare provider before starting any new exercise program, especially if you have osteoporosis. Your safety is our absolute first priority in this community. We are so glad you've joined us. We are a community of learners from all across the globe. Let us know where you are watching from in the comments below. We'd love to say hello. Let's start with the first signal. Your bones are in a constant state of renewal. You have two special teams of cells doing this work. First, you have the demolition crew called osteoclasts. Their job is to clear away old, tired, and brittle bone tissue. Then, you have the builder crew. These are your osteoblasts, and their job is to build new, strong bone. In our youth, the builders are more active than the demolition crew. But as we age, the demolition crew can start to work overtime, while the builder crew slows down, waiting for instructions. So, how do we wake them up? How do we send a signal that shouts, "Hey, builders, get to work now"? The answer is surprisingly simple. A jolt. A safe, healthy, and brief impact. This is the science of mechanotransduction, which we've discussed before. It's your body turning a physical force into a biological wake-up call. When your bone experiences a jolt, like your heel striking the ground, it sends a tiny shock wave through the bone's matrix. This jolt is the signal that literally activates those sleepy builder cells. It tells them to mobilize and travel to the site. It's the call to action that gets the whole bone-building process started. Without this initial jolt, the builders often stay dormant. Here is the how. We need to create dynamic impact loading. This is not about jumping off of boxes. It's about firm, intentional movement. The simplest way? A brisk, sturdy walk. This is a walk with purpose, where your heel strikes the ground firmly with each step. You can even do this sitting. It's called a seated heel drop. Sit tall in a chair with your feet flat on the floor. Simply lift both of your heels up, keeping your toes on the ground. Then, drop your heels back down to the floor firmly, creating a thud. That thud is the jolt, sending that crucial signal right up your leg bones. Now, the reinforcement. With every firm step, with every heel drop, you are sending dozens of those wake-up pings. You are actively calling your builder cells into action. You have just taken the first essential step in commanding your bones to rebuild. This simple, safe jolt is the on switch for the entire bone-building cascade. A switch you now have in your control. Let's talk about safety. If you have been diagnosed with severe osteoporosis or have a history of fractures, please speak with your doctor before starting even this. You might need to begin with something even gentler, like walking on a soft track. If you have joint pain, focus on the seated heel drop to get the signal without stressing your knees or hips. If you have balance issues, hold on to a sturdy counter while performing heel drops. That jolt was the first signal. It's the on switch that wakes up your bone-building cells. But once those builder cells, the osteoblasts, are awake, what tells them where to build and how strong to build? This is where your muscles take over the conversation. This is the strength signal. Every time you contract a muscle, it pulls on the tendon. And that tendon pulls directly on the bone it's attached to. This gentle, sustained tug creates a different kind of healthy strain. It is the single most important signal for where to build new bone. If the jolt from impact is the wake-up call, the pull from your muscles is the blueprint that tells the builders exactly where to work. Your body is incredibly efficient. It will not waste energy building bone where it isn't needed. This muscular pull is the data that tells your body. Right here, this spot is under load. We must make it stronger to handle this force. So, how do we send this pull signal? We use simple, slow, and controlled resistance exercises. The goal here is not speed or impact. It is tension. We want to make our largest muscles squeeze and tug on our largest bones. And we can do this with the most functional movement there is. Here is the how. We will use the controlled sit to stand, focusing on a 3-second up and a 3-second down. From your sturdy chair, begin to stand up, counting slowly. 1, 2, 3. As you do this, focus all your attention on your thigh and glute muscles. Feel them squeezing, working, and pulling on your leg and hip bones. Then, sit back down with that same slow 3-second control. let's add the upper body. We will use wall push-ups. Stand facing a wall, about arm's length away. Place your palms on the wall and slowly lower your chest towards it. Then push back slowly. Feel your chest and shoulder muscles working. You are sending that pull signal to your arm bones, your shoulder girdle, and even your ribs. By the way, if you are finding this two-part jolt and pull explanation useful, a quick press of the like button lets our team know. It truly helps us understand which concepts are connecting most with you. Now the reinforcement. As you perform these slow, controlled movements, you are bathing your bones in the exact signals they need. The jolt from your walk woke up the builders. And this pull from your muscles is now directing them to the job site. Your activated osteoblasts are now laying down a new, flexible collagen matrix, which then hardens with calcium, making your bones measurably denser and stronger. And as always, safety comes first. With resistance exercise, the key is control. Never use fast, jerky movements. And crucially, do not hold your breath. Breathe out during the hardest part of the movement, like when you stand up. This is especially important if you have high blood pressure, if you have a history of fractures, or have been diagnosed with severe osteoporosis. You must speak to your doctor or a physical therapist to find the safest movements for you. Let's bring this dialogue home. We have learned a profound truth today. Our bones are not passive, brittle structures. They are alive, intelligent, and they are listening. And they are waiting for two very specific, powerful signals from you. This is your bone-building blueprint. A simple two-part ritual to take active control of your skeletal strength. First, the wake-up jolt. This is the firm, healthy impact from your brisk, sturdy walk, or the intentional thud from your seated heel drops. This is not just movement. This is communication. It is the on switch that wakes up your sleepy builder cells, the osteoblasts. Second, the strength signal. This is the deep, sustained, powerful pull from your muscles. It's your slow, controlled sit-to-stands. It's your steady, intentional wall push-ups. This is the blueprint that tells those newly awakened cells exactly where to build. The jolt provides the activation, and the pull provides the direction. Together, they are the complete command to rebuild your bones. This knowledge changes everything. For so long, our bone health has felt invisible. A silent process that just happens to us, beyond our influence. We were told to take a supplement and simply hope for the best. That passive, hopeful story is no longer the only one. Today, that story ends. You are no longer just a passive observer of your bone health. You are the lead communicator in this vital, ongoing dialogue. You are an active participant, able to send the precise signals that your body is designed and waiting to receive. And this is about so much more than a bone density scan. This isn't about a number on a chart. This is about how you feel as you move through your one precious life. This is about feeling sturdy. This is about feeling resilient, not fragile. It's the confidence to step off a curb without a flash of fear. It's the freedom to lift a grandchild or a bag of groceries. It is the profound, grounded, and capable feeling of trusting your own body. We are not just building denser bones. We are building a life with more confidence, more freedom, and far less fear. This is the power of senior science. It's using this incredible, modern understanding to reclaim the power that was always yours. You are the one in control of this conversation. The great aha moment is that your muscles are the language your bones understand. The jolt wakes them up, the pull tells them where to build. By embracing this simple, two-part bone-building blueprint, you are actively and powerfully rebuilding your own foundation, one signal at a time. You have this blueprint. Now, we would love to hear from you. In the comments, share one small step that you'll try this week. Will it be the seated heel drops or the slow sit to stands? Your plan can inspire others. And please subscribe. In our next video, we'll explore the surprising science of balance and how to train it like a skill. As always, consult your physician before making any changes to your health regimen